A college football assistant is a road warrior in the offseason and at times during the season, driving and jetting across the country, trying to convince boys to leave home, join a new family, and become men. The assistants do this all at the expense of their own family life. So what happens when one of these trips puts the assistant 2,000 miles away from home and in the path of nature's most destructive force? Stephen Nelson has such a story.
On a Monday in May, central Oklahoma was reduced to rubble.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Looks like a bomb was dropped. Just the total area is devastated.
It is just ripping up everything in its path.
An EF5 tornado ravaged the city of Moore and surrounding communities. More than 20 deaths, hundreds injured, $2 billion in damage. And just miles from the destruction was Oregon State offensive line coach Mike Cavanaugh.
I was at a school called Midwest City, and it was right by Tinker Air Force Base, and all of a sudden, you know, that was dead on for Tinker Air Force Base.
Meanwhile, back in Corvallis, Cavanaugh's family was in constant communication with him and watching the situation unfold.
I, as a wife, was saying, come home. Recruiting's not that important, you know, just get out of there. But, of course, he didn't.
My dad was telling us, he's like, it was like the movie, was it Twister? It was raining, and then they're like, all right, it's a storm. And then it got sunny, and then they said, get inside, go inside, because they're in the eye of the storm, and then it just got bad from there.
Oh, my God.
We were watching this thing come towards us. It was a small hail. Then all of a sudden, those hail stones started coming down the size of quarters. Then I saw one that hit the ground that was the size of a golf ball. I was like, holy moly, I've never seen anything like that.
After leaving the high school, Cavanaugh eventually found shelter at, of all places, a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Him at like a food place? Are you crazy?
That would be appropriate.
Of course, they ate, you know.
Love Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm a big chicken wing guy.
Let's go.
When the storm subsided, Cavanaugh was safe. He returned home from work and did so with a broadened perspective.
Everything's about life, obviously. This is our profession, you know what I mean? And your heart just goes out to those families, and you know, people were killed and injured, and just a tough deal, you know.
Cavanaugh is a Connecticut native who's lived in California, Hawaii, and now Corvallis, all places where tornadoes aren't exactly big factors in a weather forecast. But Cavanaugh said that experiencing a tornado firsthand, it led him to ask questions and learn more about how to handle them, which is something he might have to do again the next time the recruiting trail leads him to Oklahoma. Inside Research Stadium, I'm Stephen Nelson for College Football Game Day.
Tough to imagine what it would be like both for Mike Cavanaugh and maybe more so his family back home in Corvallis.